today I'm gonna be doing a makeup tutorial. Not sure what I'm gonna create today. I'm gonna be using a few new products that I haven't used before on camera for you guys, so that should be quite exciting. So let's get started. Yes. So guys, I have already prepped my skin, applied serum, moisturizer, eye cream, and I'm gonna go straight to foundation, and the one I'm gonna be using is the Illamasqua Skin Base. So this is quite a new foundation for me. I haven't used once. Yeah, it's really good. I'm sure you guys heard about this foundation. It's really good, full coverage, just makes you flawless, girl, flawless. So yeah, so the only thing I don't like about this foundation is the packaging. I think it's quite annoying to have to squeeze the product out, and I don't know, the packaging is just a little bit hard. I'm gonna be using the Real Techniques brush in Expert Face brush, and just gonna go. I'm having so much blemishes lately. It's gonna go in apply. This matches my skin tone perfectly. I'm not going to be using too much of this, so just enough to cover whatever I need to cover, which is a few blemishes and redness. But I'm really loving the coverage of this. It's just absolutely flawless. I'm really glad I got it. It's a bit pricey, but it's really worth the money. I can tell you guys that. It's really worth the money. Sorry about my voice, guys. I'm recovering from a cold. For my brows, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. And it's just like this. I told you guys in my previous video, I'm obsessed with this product. And it's so affordable. It's so cheap, and it just is the best. So I'm just gonna go, because my eyebrows are quite good right now, I'm not gonna fill in too much. Just really where I need it. I feel like when your eyebrows are quite nice anyway, if you fill in too much, it just gets to a point where it's too thick. And I don't want it to be that crazy. So I'm just going very lightly, and a little bit here. Yeah. I'm gonna go over to make it sharper in a second. I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. Yeah, so they look crazy right now, don't judge me, but we're gonna go over with some concealer, because I like to make them, you know, sharp. So I'm gonna go with this Pixi brush. Guys, I'm obsessed with this brush. This is just like so simple, but it's a Pixi cut liner brush, and it's like that. It's just an angled brush, but it's very tiny and skinny, and it's just perfect to carve out your brows. So I'm gonna go with this Bare Minerals concealer. And just from here, I'm not gonna open everything, just from around here I'm gonna get some product. So I'm just gonna go over my brows because I want them to be super sharp. Sharp as a knife, girl. So yeah, this brush is just so amazing, so precise as well. That's why I love it so much, because it gives me a lot of precision. So I just go over, I go a little bit on top as well, just to make sure it's all nice and flaky. So guys, on my eyelids I'm gonna be using a concealer as well, just because, you know, I want to make the area flawless for our shadow, and this one is the Barbarademedeiros Bare Skin Concealer. I'm just gonna leave all the details down below if you guys wanna check it out. And with the beauty blender, I'm just gonna kind of blend it in. Your eyeshadow looks a lot nicer if you do this, because it just gives you like a blank canvas to do whatever you want, and it shows a lot more the colors. So yeah, if you want the eyeshadow to be on fleek, girl, you better do this. To set my eyelids, I'm gonna use the Rodial HD Powder, just a little bit. It's just to set. This is really important step. You don't want to do this, apply concealer and then go straight with like a color or a dark color, because it's not gonna blend well. So just make sure you set with a translucent powder or just a powder. It doesn't have to be too much, but just make sure you set it. I love this HD one because it just kind of minimizes any pores or fine lines you have on your eyes, so it really makes your eyeshadow looks perfect. As I'm going to be using this Pixi palette, and it's a collaboration with a blogger. I forgot the name, but I'm going to link down below. And it has all the neutral shades, so that's really nice shades. I'm going to start by using the lightest shade from the palette, which is like a champagne color. Then guys, I'm gonna go with this like soft brown color onto my crease. It's just a peachy brown color. And my 224 MAC brush. Very lightly, I'm just gonna... Not gonna do on a cat eye, I'm just going to try to keep it more round today. Like this. Right, so next, with my 228 brush from Zoeva, I'm gonna take this darker brown color here. It's more of a reddish brown. I'm gonna apply it just on the outer part of my eye. Sorry guys if I'm not in the middle. I'm just trying to make a good angle so you guys can see what I'm doing. Very softly, as you guys can see, I'm holding the brush here. I'm not doing like this. You just have to be quite delicate. Then with this burnt orange color here, the middle one, I'm gonna go with that same 224 MAC brush. I'm gonna dip it in there, not too much, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna warm up this crease a little bit more. Not too much guys, just a little bit. Then we're gonna start darkening this eye. Then with the 217 brush by MAC, this is a mini one, I'm gonna get dark coffee brown here. This is a really dark coffee brown, this one. Like you can really go intense with that, like don't be sorry. Just going to pack it on to your eyelid. Yeah. Do it girl, because we want to be super sexy. So I'm just gonna... I really love this brush because you can apply something like that and blend it in the same time. You can pack eyeshadow on and blend the edges in the same time. So I really love this brush. This is one of my all-time favorites. I'm just applying. You don't have to bring all the way in because we're gonna do something illuminating. So yeah, but just kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see, but just kind of like try to blend a little bit here. You don't have to go like this. You can just tap it between the two shades, and that's gonna automatically create like a gradient effect. Or you can go back with your blending brush very lightly just on the edges to blend the two together. They are pretty blended, as you guys can see, so you don't need to do too much blending. So now I'm gonna get the darker shade, this one here, more towards the ends here, half of the eye. You guys think that don't make any difference, but girl, I can tell you it does. Then with the 224 brush, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish the rest of the face, and then we can go back to the eyes. Sorry guys, this is a little bit of a tutorial on the go. Like, I don't have a great background and the table, whatever, but I'm just trying to make something quite spontaneous for you guys. So for my under eyes, I'm gonna use the Aucoin Skin Enhancer in SX04 because I want my under eyes super bright, and I'm also gonna be using the Barbarademedeiros concealer. So I'm gonna mix the two because I feel like if I use just the Aucoin, it's gonna make my under eyes too white, and this one is the perfect concealer for my under eyes. So I'm just gonna mix the two, why not? And yeah, with the Aucoin Skin Enhancer, you literally just need like the tiniest bit because it's so pigmented. Like, it's crazy how pigmented it is. So I'm just gonna do tiny bit like this on a V shape. You bitches know, a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Yeah guys, so nothing new, you just go over with the beauty blender like that. Guys, this will make your under eyes flawless. Then I'm gonna go with the Mercier translucent powder. This is a classic as well. So I'm just going, yeah. Gonna bake, why not? Gonna bake today. So gonna do just under my eyes, not anywhere else. Ooh, it's quite hot here today. I'm gonna go and set my face with my Rodial HD Powder, and this brush is the Prime Vegan by Luvia, and it's the XV brush. Just gonna set my face with this. Now back to the eyes. I'm gonna be using this Blank Canvas Cosmetics in E23 and E24. And I'm gonna pretty much using the same eyeshadows I use on top, which is like this burnt orange, the light orange, and the dark browns underneath my eyes as well. So nothing difficult, it's just quite easy. So I'm just gonna go using the other side. I'm gonna use the orangey, burnt orange shade, and just it makes your eyes look more sexy and big. Yeah, like this, very smoky. Then with the super tiny pencil side, I'm gonna go with the super dark brown. It's easier, and just place it. I'm just using very close to the lash line. So it's not on top of the orangey shades, it's just very close to the lash line, so it gives us the illusion of fuller lashes underneath as well. Then I'm gonna go with this champagne color and the Dose of Colors pencil brush like that, and I'm just gonna use that on the inner corner of my eyes. It's not too bright, like if you guys have anything brighter, like a highlighter or whatever, it'll look better. but this one it will do for now. For now should be fine. So I'm gonna use it right there. So I'm gonna be using the MAC Smolder eye pencil, and this is my favorite black pencil, by the way, guys. It's really pigmented. So we're just gonna do that on the waterline, underneath and on top. It's gonna do on the waterline. I'm not gonna bring it down because we already applied the eyeshadow there, and it is smoky enough, so you can do it on top. Oh, make sure you do this. Just like close your eyes for a second and then just reapply, because sometimes it transfers and it just takes away from the bottom. Let's go for the most exciting part, lashes. I'm gonna be using my Aucoin eyelash color. I'm not gonna curl my lashes too much because we're gonna be doing false eyelashes, and if we curl our lashes too much, it's gonna make the application of the lashes a lot harder. So just try not to curl too much. Just give them a little bit of a lift, but don't go too crazy. Then the mascara I'm using is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and it's my favorite mascara for life. This is my favorite mascara at the moment. I can't live without it. Make sure you do that, because it will look weird if you have super long lashes on top and at the bottom you have nothing. So just make sure you do it as well. Right guys, so for lashes I'm gonna be using these Eldora lashes in the style H167. They are really spidery and long, and I think they look really good with this look. So guys, it's getting super dark now, so I hope you guys still can see what I'm doing. So the glue I'm using is this duo glue, and it's the best glue ever. It's amazing if you have sensitive eyes, or if you have problems of like, you know, your lashes coming off, whatever. This is really good. Once you put your lashes on with this, it doesn't come off. At least with me, I never experienced my lashes coming off after applying with this glue. And I'm just gonna go with my tweezer, let it dry for a few seconds, and just, I like to kind of look straight and look down because I want them to be quite spidery. Yeah, and I don't cut this specific style because I feel like it is exactly the shape of my eye. Not the shape, but exactly the length of my eye. Right guys, so the eyes are ready. Yeah, this is what they look like. Don't mind the lighting because it's pretty shit. This is tutorial on the go, okay? I'm not gonna be contouring today, but for bronze I'm gonna be using the Rodial Bronzing Powder, Aucoin blush brush, and this is a really nice bronzer to warm up the skin. Yeah, so I think the bronzer will do, but normally don't contour with bronzer. I'm just using the bronzer anyway, but not to contour, just to kind of bronze up my face. And I'm going to be using it on my forehead as well, because I want to add some warmth onto my skin. Yeah, so for blush, I'm gonna be using a new one which I'm obsessed, is the blusher from Ada Stories. So Ada Stories is a brand from H&M, I think. They have one just close to Oxford Circus, and this is a really like bright orangey shade, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I bought their foundation and the blush, and I'm obsessed. They're really good quality. So it's gonna do some just on my fatty cheeks. Yeah, it is super pigmented and it lasts so long. I was absolutely shocked when first time I tried. So it's a little bit of blush. For highlighter, I'm gonna use the Pixi highlighter in the shade Santorini Sunset, and this highlighter is the shiz, guys. It's really good. It's only £14, and yeah, it's everything. I'm gonna show you guys what the drill is, and it's really beautiful for £14. I mean, this is like Becca's highlighter quality for £14. Can you guys see that? I mean, can you see that glow? Insane, right? I'm gonna go with my Mercier translucent powder in my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna go under the bronzer like that, just because I want it a little bit more. Then guys, lipstick. So for lipstick, so I'm gonna be using MAC's Spice lip liner. I mean, who needs lip fillers when you have lip liner, right? And I'm gonna be using MAC Honey Love lipstick, and you guys know this is my favorite nude lipstick because you can't go wrong with it. Yes, I have to say that I love it like that as well without the gloss, but I'm gonna be using the Makeup Forever Lap Shine Diamond Collection in the shade D16, so D for Delta 16, and I'm gonna be using just in the needle, just there, so I don't have to go too crazy. So that's the makeup done, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It's just a nice, quick and easy smoky eye with peachy blush, peachy bronzer, peachy lips. I'm a sucker for anything peachy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hey guys, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really sorry about the lighting and the background and everything. I'm still sorting myself out, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a really nice and flawless, you know, makeup look. This you can use day and night, it doesn't matter. You can add some shimmer to your eyelids to make it more glam. And yes girls, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends. I hope to see you on the next video.